Good afternoon. I am Christy Monk with the Alabama Department of Environmental Management's Office of Water Services. I'm the designated hearing officer for these proceedings. The role of the hearing officer is limited to ensuring an orderly hearing so that an accurate record of the hearing may be developed for the department's evaluation. On behalf of the department, I would like to welcome each of you to the hearing this afternoon. The subject of this hearing is the proposed addition of Chapter 13 to the Water Supply Program regulations found in Division 7 of the Alabama Administrative Code. Chapter 335-7-13, Laboratory Certification, is being added to codify the requirements for the laboratories that wish to analyze drinking water in Alabama. This will formalize the procedures that have been in use by the department for many years in order to maintain primacy for its public water system supervision program. Notice of the date, time, place, and purpose of this hearing has been posted on the department's website since January 24th, 2021. Notice of the date, time, place, and purpose of this hearing was also published in the Birmingham News, the Press Register, the Huntsville Times, and the Montgomery Advertiser on January 24th, 2021. The notice also advised that written comments regarding the proposed rule revisions must be received by the department at the Montgomery office no later than 5:00 p.m. today, March 11, 2021. Copies of the certifications of these publications will be entered into the hearing record as Exhibits C1 through C4. The department also caused the same notice to be sent via email to 108 individuals and organizations requesting advance notice of rulemaking on January 22nd, 2021. In addition, the department sent notice of this hearing by email on January 29th, 2021 to 2,458 individuals and organizations who had previously requested notice of the department's public notices. A list of those individuals and organizations will be entered into the hearing record as Exhibit C5. On January 20th, 2021, one original copy of the proposed rule revisions was filed with the Administrative Procedure Division of the Legislative Services Agency, and 32 copies were furnished to the Joint Committee on Administrative Regulation Review. A copy of the notice was also published in the Alabama Administrative Monthly, Volume 39, Issue 4, on January 29, 2021. These facts are attested to by Othni Lathram, Director of the Legislative Services Agency, by affidavit, which will be entered into the hearing record as Exhibit C6. Copies of the proposed rule revisions have been available for inspection by the public at ADEM field offices in Birmingham, Mobile, and Decatur, and the ADEM main office in Montgomery. The proposed rule revisions have also been available on the ADEM website at adem.alabama.gov. A copy of the proposed rule revisions will be entered into the hearing record as Exhibit B1. A copy of the summary of reasons supporting the proposed rule revisions will be entered into the hearing record as Exhibit B2. The department has given public notice of these rulemaking proceedings, but no comments have been received to date. This hearing is being conducted to provide the public an opportunity to present data, views, questions, and arguments on the proposed rule revisions. It's open to the public, and anyone wishing to present oral testimony or a written statement may do so. In addition to oral testimony, written comments may also be submitted. Written comments are given the same consideration as those that are presented in person at this hearing. This hearing is being recorded by a court reporter, and a transcript will be included in the public record. Lengthy statements containing considerable technical or other significant data should be submitted for the record in writing. Summaries of such statements may be presented orally. All testimony and written statements should be as factual as possible and should address the subject of this hearing. This hearing is not intended as a question and answer session, and persons giving testimony will not be subject to questioning by the public. They may, however, be questioned by the hearing officer or any other representative of the department to clarify points and to develop a better understanding of the information being presented. We've reached the time for the receipt of public comments. However, I have not received any registration cards from anyone indicating that they wish to speak. Is there anyone who has not had a chance to complete a registration card who wishes to speak at this time? Let the record reflect that there is no response. The final hearing record will include a transcript of this hearing, all written submissions and exhibits, and a response by the department to each relevant comment received by the hearing officer before 5:00 p.m. today, March 11, 2021, at the ADEM offices in Montgomery. When a final decision has been made, ADEM will forward the final draft of the proposed rule revisions, the hearing record, and if conflicting views are submitted, a concise statement of the principal reasons for and against adoption of the proposed rule revisions and the reasons for overruling any considerations urged against their adoption to the Environmental Management Commission for its consideration and possible adoption. Once complete, this record will be available for public inspection in the offices of the Department of Environmental Management in Montgomery. Thank you for your attendance and participation this afternoon. This hearing is adjourned.